So, Coach, you've had the guys back officially practicing here for a few weeks. You've played a couple preseason scrimmages, and now it's game week. The regular season starts this weekend. I guess just first off, how do you assess where your team's at this point?
Well, obviously we've got a lot of work to do, but made a lot of progress since from our first exhibition against Indiana to our next one. Really pleased with that kind of growth, but got a lot of work to do. And the exhibitions we try to take them as seriously as we can, but completely different when you get into the real season. So today's practice had a little more venom and a little bit more fight to it, which is good because Friday's game will be quite a bit more intense than the previous two we've had.
You mentioned Indiana. Obviously you had a couple tough scrimmages to test your guys, and you'll have some tough tests definitely in the non-conference before MAC play gets going in October. Just, I guess if you could just kind of talk about your non-conference schedule and what you look to do when you set that up each year.
Well, I mean, our goal is to win the conference, win the MAC, and given how powerful, how good the MAC is, the only way to prepare for that is to schedule the best teams in the country. So that's what we try to go out and do. Starting out with Indiana, and then going through the other Big Ten teams we have. We're going down to Kentucky, so we've got our hands full. But again, it doesn't get any easier when we get into the MAC. In fact, generally our schedule gets much tougher once we get into October and November. So just trying to schedule as hard as we can to prepare for these games.
And as is kind of always the case, I think you have a large amount of newcomers, but you also have a pretty large core group of returning guys that have kind of been through those MAC, the October MAC games, late October, November. Just, I guess, talk about, if you could, who might be some of the key guys that you'll be relying on here, especially early in the season with a number of newcomers.
Yeah, we lost some big players, big personalities for us last year. Four guys who had a big impact on the program, but we have really good leadership right now on the team. Starting with our goalkeeper Anto, who's had a great career so far, and we need a big year out of him. Charlie Majeski, one of the attacking guys, shown real great glimpses of brilliance last year. You got Chris Brennan, who's we know can score goals. You got Tom Roble. There's definitely some pieces there, and really good character guys, and so far I've shown ability to grow and learn, and so we'll see where we end up in November.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.